Hey YouTube, back in the gym again. This week's video is going to be a chest session. So as you can see, we're going to start off with the heavy compound movements first, then moving on to the isolation movements. So as you can see here now, we're just doing a warm-up set on our first exercise. So it's going to be a barbell bench press to start with. So as you can see, we're not doing light heavy weight to start with, just some light weight, just to get some blood into the muscle, so that when we do increase the weight, we'll be nice and warm, ready for that heavy pressing. As you can see, Ben going all the way down to his chest, pushing back up. You need to have best form as you can do while trying to lift that maximum weight. So first working set here. Thought I'd go heavy this week, but after lifting it off the bar, realised probably a little bit too heavy for me this week. So I did 2 reps, and then realising a little bit too heavy, so I dropped it back down and finished off with 4 more reps. Normally do more sets than this. Ideally you'd want a spotter when doing your heavy lifting. But, the other sets we did today, I did manage to get a spot by Ben and get the full 10 reps out. But for the video, obviously we couldn't get it for them. Ben's now going to do his first working set. So as you can see, Ben's demonstrating good form here, going all the way down to your chest, then pushing back up. In terms of your grip, you want about just wider than shoulder width grip, just so all that tension is on that chest area and not too much of the triceps. So Ben here is pushing these last few reps out. Okay, next exercise, we're going to move on to the incline barbell press. So this is going to work more of the upper chest. So again, with no need for a warm up here, we can move straight into the working set. Again, looking for that 8 to 10 rep range. Again, you'd want a spotter ideally today. So as I didn't have Ben to spot me the last 2 reps, I only did the 8 reps there. Ben's first working set again. Similar to the flat bench, but obviously with the incline, a lot of more tension is working on the upper chest. You want to be bringing the bar down more to the just below the neck rather than mid chest. This is one of my favourite exercises to do for the chest. Third exercise, we did a Smith machine for this one, for the decline press. The reason I use a Smith machine is just so I can focus more on the pushing of the movement, therefore I can get a bit more heavier weight on. But I find when I'm doing it free weight, the balancing of the weight tends to be, a little bit harder to do. So personal preference is to use the Smith machine, just so I can concentrate on pushing the weight. Again, you want to be pushing from the lower chest. Again, it's not a big as much range of motion or movement than the incline and flat bench, but you should get most of the stress going on the lower chest. After the heavy compound movements, we moved on to the pec deck. So as you can see here, this is going to work more the width of the chest, and in particular the middle of the chest as well when you're squeezing in at the center. So we did 3 sets each on this. Ben's now just going to do his set. So as you can see, you're going to push all the way into the middle. Again, your partner can help you just bring it in when you're struggling for those last few reps. So this is the superset, or the drop set should we say. So again, heavy weight as possible to do 8 to 10 reps. Once you find yourself fatiguing towards the end of the set, you're going to drop that weight down. Normally drop it by half, or a weight that you can manage another 10 reps on. This time you're going to go a lot slower, so you're going to feel it more, and you're going to squeeze when you get to the middle. So this should again be fatiguing around the 8 to 10 rep range. Again, your partner can help you with those extra few reps towards the end. Then now again to do his drop set. The reason I like to do drop sets is just to get that little bit of a last burn. Sometimes you might be fatigued on the weight you're doing, but the muscle still has, you know, a bit of energy left in there. So it's good to deplete it by doing the drop sets on certain exercise. So this is Ben now, just going to finish up his last one on the pec deck. Squeezing when he gets to the middle. Now moving on to the cable flies. So again, this is going to, similar to the pec deck, but this is going to build width of the chest. So I'll lean slightly into it just to keep my balance. Not going too far back. But you're just going to squeeze into the middle. Again, we did a drop set on this one. So again, half in the weight. And this time we're going to lean into it a bit less as the weight's a bit lighter. I'm just going to try and feel that stretch. So as you can see all the chest fibres when working on the cables. Another exercise that I like to do. Ben now moving on to his chest drop set. So again, showing good form. Keeping your head up as well. So just keep your form also good. Excuse the facials by Ben. So again, Ben's going to do a drop set. Again, not needing to lean into it as much. And you're just going to slowly feel the stretch. There we go. So with the cables done, we now moved on to what I call cable lifts. So again, this is going to work the lower chest. So if you go too high, I tend to feel it more in the upper delts, which you don't want. So just the chest height, just an exercise I like to finish with when trying to sculpt that lower chest. Again, in terms of form, like I said before, just the chest height. You want to do this towards the end of the exercise, just to sculpt the chest. And to finish with, just thought we'd do some dips, getting as many out as I could. I like to change up all chest exercises. Some weeks do dumbbells. There's a lot of different movements you can do for chest. Dips is a great one as well. Works a lot of triceps as well. So, okay, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Here's the session overview of the session. Let you know what you think. I'll speak to you soon. Peace.